Hey guys, it's Comic Chris here. Welcome to my review of Gotham Season 2, Episode 12. We are back from the winter break. This half of the season is called Wrath of the Villains, whereas the previous half of the Season 2 was called Rise of the Villains. And we start up this episode with Jim Gordon facing a trial with the chief for the Gotham City Police Department. I still cannot remember his name. And Harvey Dent and a bunch of other people. They're trying to figure out whether Jim Gordon was involved in the murder of Theo Gallivan, and Jim Gordon denies all charges, but we all know that he's the one who murdered him. But he blames it on Penguin, so they go to Penguin. So basically, the whole city is on the search for Penguin. Eventually, they capture the Penguin, and they answer him. They question him basically, and he confesses to the murder, and he's proud of it because he wants revenge on his for Theo. He wants to claim that he killed Theo because he's proud of because Theo killed his mother. So that's why he claimed that he killed Theo Gallivan. But we all know that Jim Gordon killed Theo Gallivan. But I feel that eventually the truth will come out somehow. Maybe I don't know. Someone will confess. I don't know how. Maybe Jim Gordon himself will confess. Maybe he's feeling guilty for lying, for covering up for Penguin, who is a criminal basically. So yeah, Penguin he gets put into Arkham, and this is where we are first introduced to Hugo Strange, Doctor Hugo Strange, and he like questions Penguin. At first, it seems like he's trying to just make him feel welcome, but at the same time, he kind of implies that he's working for Theo Gallivan, even though Theo Gallivan is dead. He's kind of working for Theo Gallivan. I'm not sure. I think that's what I got from the episode anyway. That's what I got. But yeah, at the end of the episode, Penguin sees that there's this other prisoner in Arkham. His eyes has been like literally ripped out of his eye socket. So this makes Penguin scared that maybe he's gonna go through some similar tribulation, some similar experiment, and that's what we leave Penguin off this in this episode. But the main focus of this episode was Mr. Freeze. It's basically the first part of his origin. We see that his wife Nora is sick, and that he's trying to he kills a bunch of people using his cold gun. Did I say cold gun? That's Captain Cole's. That's the name of Captain Cole's gun, but let's just call it a cold gun. Yeah, so he uses a cold gun to murder a bunch of people, to freeze a bunch of people. Basically, his main goal is to freeze people, and then and then at the same time that their heart is still beating, that they're still alive at the same time. So he wants to freeze his wife, and then hopefully unfreeze her, but at the same time she'll be able to live on. So basically he wants to cure her whatever sickness she is suffering from. So that's the solution that he comes up with: freezing her. Hopefully she'll be able to live, and then unfreeze her, and then she'll be cured from her sickness basically. And we see after a number of failed attempts that he's keeping all these bodies in a layer underneath his underground in his house. At the end of the episode, one of his experiments actually succeeded. That the guy was frozen, and then he defrosted, and he was alive. So he sees that one of his experiments works. So he sees it when he was at the Gotham City Police Department, because he knows that his wife was arrested because the Gotham City Police Department, they think that she was somehow involved with the murders, so they question her. But she reveals that he knows that she doesn't know anything about what has been happening, but she knows that he's only doing it to save her. But she doesn't want to betray her husband. So Mr. Freeze, he goes to the police department. He hands himself in, but once he sees that the person that he froze came back to life, he leaves the Gotham City police department in order to prepare for the next time he's going to use it. Because he's now that he's seen that the experiment works, he's going to use it on his wife. So yeah, that's basically the whole episode of this episode. It was a good comeback. It wasn't my favorite episode. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. it was the storytelling was fine, but it was, for me, it moved at a slow pace. But yeah, it wasn't bad. I've seen worse. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's my review of Gotham Season 2, Episode 12. What do you guys think about this episode? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Explain or share your thoughts down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later for more videos.